So unprofessional.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Mr. and Misinformation podcast. We're so happy to be here, and we're happy you are too, because we're going to assume you are.
We are going to assume you are. Morgan slept over last night. We haven't had a sleepover in this house yet.
We haven't, and it was really, really freaking nice. We had a nice night last night. I came over.
Cece found out you were sleeping over, and she decided not to.
Yeah, Cece was supposed to spend the night over, and she said that I stunk, and I had the face for horror movies, and they wouldn't have to do anything, and she didn't want to be around for that. And I also took off my socks when we were watching a movie, and I said, that's how you know I was staying here.
That is how you know. Cece also took off her socks, but she was just pretending.
That's because she's a liar through and through. So yesterday I came over, and we all walked to a little sticky rice spot. That's also a pool bar. Well, we didn't walk there. That's already not true. We drove there. Thank you very much. I guess I'm a liar through and through. Sorry.
It's the sticky rice in Highland Park. That's also Goldfish, the bar. If you've never been there, that place rocks.
No, it rocks the house in crazy ways.
We had so much fun, and I was really on the brink of relapsing. I really wanted to drink. I haven't felt like that since the last time I drank, which was almost a month ago. Tomorrow's another month.
So this episode being released marks her 1 month, and I want everyone to say congrats, Jaden, again. Congrats
again, and for real this time.
Yeah, we're serious this time. Yeah, so we did that, and they also had a freaking arcade, and they had a coin machine too. We were popping our dollars in there.
I love an arcade that uses quarters instead of coins, because you can, if you, get too many quarters, which we spent them all on temporary tattoos. We'll tell you more about that. I'll show you mine actually. But you can still have actual money instead of coins that are going to sit at the bottom of your purse for the rest of time because you're never going to use them again or know that you have them. Like, I feel like I still, my Dave & Buster's card, where is it?
Probably in one.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that I spent like $300 at Dave & Buster's. What was that? Last New Year's Day. It's almost 2 years ago.
Wow.
Skipping the rest of this year. No, I don't think so.
It better not. I've never been to Dave & Buster's, but I know I have the time of my life.
Oh, we have to go. Dylan also, one of my birthday Christmas presents, I don't remember which one it was. He was like, I was going to get you a Dave & Buster's gift card, but I didn't get the physical thing, so next time I take you to Dave & Buster's, it's on me, baby girl. So it can be on him, and we can go.
Wow, and you can get anything off the dollar menu, too, while you're at it.
They do have really cheap drinks, which is kind of crazy. You would think that they'd really hike those prices up. Nick, were you there when we went to Dave & Buster's New Year's Day? Oh, you weren't invited? Nick's in the corner, by the way.
Oh.
That's so sad.
Yeah, also Nick's here. He's loitering. He's trying to do squatters' rights at Jaden's apartment, so he's just constantly here, but also Jaden's constantly here.
I'm constantly here.
So squatters' rights can't go into effect until it's empty.
It took a while for this house to pick up the energy that was my old house. That was like, because it's different, because now that I don't live with Madison, obviously that was an extra, even though I was the one who always invited people over, it was never Madison, but then it was like, oh, cool, my friends are here. Recently my house has had the revolving door effect, which I'm liking. Holden came over for 40 minutes last night. Yeah. Let's go through our day. So first, like we said,
we went and did that. I'm going to really pick up pinball in a really crazy way, because I was having
buy a pinball machine.
Morgan spends his hard-earned money on a pinball machine, can't make rent. Please donate to his GoFundMe. I'm serious. Like, I have a hankering towards it. Like, they were like, we're about to leave, and we had like $2 in quarters left. And I was like, we can't leave with it. I need to go play pinball and use it all up. And
you look sexy while you do it too, and that's the even better part about it all.
Yeah, and I did it on the King Kong machine. I did the King Kong pinball machine. I also did Star Trek and
I played the Venom one. You didn't play that?
No, he was yelling over there.
He was yelling.
I was like, hearing you play that, I was like, that is a lot. No, because those new ones, they have like a fucking infographic playing the entire time on a screen in front of you. I'm watching my fucking ball. I'm making sure my ball doesn't go down, and you're trying to show me.
They're distracting you at the top.
No, literally, they're like, don't fucking show me that shit. I'm trying to focus on the prize, and that is getting a high score, which I did not. I need to practice more, because Mario Party has the Waluigi pinball game, and we went to the mini games for like 2 or 3 months, and we would only play like 25 rounds. Yeah, 25 rounds of Waluigi pinball. It's
That's easier. Like, so much easier though. You can quite literally just ting 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 ting, and your ball will never drop.
Yeah.
I had a friend in high school whose ball never dropped.
Really? Mm-hmm. Whoa. What did that look like?
Oh, I never saw it.
Well, I don't mean like.
It just never.
It looked like.
Imagine, you know how there's two? There was only one. It just never came down. He was my friend's boyfriend, and he would talk about it.
Good for him.
Yeah. He wasn't ashamed of it.
He has like a secret.
If you only have one ball, don't be ashamed.
Anyone listening and you have one ball, we are proud of you. We stand with you. So, yeah, it was super fucking fun. And I was like, I can see why these were so fucking popular back in the day. Like, the mental stimulation you get from ding, 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 ding. I was playing like the old one, which was like a boxer one. Yeah, it was like ding, ding, ding. Yeah, and the old sounds were like ding, ding.
It's like you're driving in a manual car.
Yeah, and which I can do.
Really?
Yeah, I can drive a manual. I'm like, that was my second car that I bought, was a Scion TC, and I would be like this. First to second to third to fourth.
Us when we're in bed.
Jaden doesn't know how to drive manual, but man, does she know how to work a stick.
I really enjoy an arcade. This just was a small hallway in the Goldfish. It wasn't like a full arcade. Like, I love Dave & Buster's. There's also this arcade. I think it's in Chinatown in New York.
I think so. I've never been to New York. I don't know why I said yeah.
But Madison and I would go to it a lot, and we really enjoyed it. But I just love a game. I love a game. I love a driving game. I like to shoot the zombies. I have a lot of fun. Cece, on the other hand, our friend Cece, just hates a game. I'm so surprised she even was okay with us being there. We didn't stay for very long. She just doesn't like to be like especially during the day. I guess it got dark at some point.
No, we were there, and like we were just like eating, and we're like, let's just pop inside and maybe play a game of pool. And then we're like,
fun.
Let's get another drink and let's hang out in the arcade and let's keep playing pinball, and then let's get temporary tattoos. So we all there was like 3 sections for the pinball for the tattoos that you could get. All the other ones were out except for like the corny like live, love like those bullshit ones. So we'd all get one, and then we would like shuffle them and be like, what did your heart get? What was your destiny?
And mine, I still have it on.
Wild freaking soul.
Wild soul.
And if that doesn't speak to Jaden, I don't know what does. Mine, on the other hand, I got a donut and a piece of pizza, and it says salty and sweet.
Because he is.
And hell yeah, if that isn't me, I put my hair in a messy bun right when I freaking saw that, and I started watching Netflix at the table because I was like, "This, God, you guys." And you had to have
your coffee.
God, you read me. We do in our friend group. We call we do whatever Monday.
We call it a do whatever Monday because that's the day that Morgan's off work.
Yeah, I was the founding father of it. Like probably like 6.
It was last summer. Wait.
Yeah, it was probably like a year.
Yeah.
Something. It's been going for a while now because Monday is my first day off, and usually I'm like hankering for like full day hangouts with my friends. And majority of people in this friend group are influencers, so what the hell are they doing? LA bullshit.
Yeah. Everyone's LA bullshit, but Morgan.
He said he's an independent contractor, but I've never seen him build a house.
Same. Morgan's our minimum wage warrior, and Monday is do whatever Monday.
Mm-hmm. And we usually just like have a fun, silly, good time, and we like figure it out. And then we all came back here, and we started watching Ice Age, but that wasn't.
It wasn't the vibe.
It wasn't the vibe. And then Jaden made sourdough, brown sugar sourdough.
Nope. You're close. Brown butter sourdough chocolate chip cookies with sea salt. Mm-hmm. My God, are they delicious. And I'm not a soft cookie gal. I like a crisp cookie because I like to dunk it in milk on them. Mm-hmm. And then then it gets soft that way. And it's delicious. But I put ice cream with the oh my God, you guys, it was just, I wish I could give one to every single one of you.
And we will eventually.
Bake sale.
Mr. and Misinformation bake sale. Jaden's going to make something really good, and Morgan's going to make whatever.
He's going to be the vibe curator.
My friend the other day, she made this cake, and it was like good, but the texture was interesting. She even admitted that she overbaked it. Sarah. After I was like looking at it and she was like, you hated it, didn't you? And I was like, I didn't hate it, but I was like, do you remember like in the early 2000s, like kinetic sand?
Your cake tasted like kinetic sand.
I was like, I could just imagine like, whoa, look at the
falling through your
falling your
fingertips.
fingers and then it magnetizes back together. That's kind of the vibe of the cake. It was good. It had a
did
good
it
bones.
taste good? It just was
bones.
like a weird. No. It had good bones. It had potential. You were missing my baking at that point, huh? You were thinking about me, huh?
Sarah, it was incredible. Don't let Jaden put words
Sarah,
in my
I
mouth.
can teach you.
But I'll have to charge. That's that milkshake song. So we watched Nightmare Before Christmas. That was one of my favorite movies as a child. I was like big on that movie. I was obsessed with it.
My 2 favorite holidays.
And yeah, genuinely, that movie is so good. Like that's the Mariah Carey of movies. Like
you can also watch it for 2 different seasons. You can watch it from October. No, you can watch it from September to December. Like that's huge.
Yeah, like that has like the marketing level of Mariah Carey Christmas, like with like strategic, like you get to watch it Halloween, you also get to watch it Christmas, and it is perfect.
It's true.
And I was singing all the songs.
He was. And then we saw that once it ended, we saw that there was a sing-along version.
And we're like, let's do it again.
Where I like when they have the little thing that bounces on top of it. And
nice job, Bone Daddy.
Nice job, Bone Daddy. And I turned off all the lights. I lit my, what is that, mahogany apple. I got my first fall candle from Bath & Body Works. Dylan and I have been going to the mall a lot lately, which is...
I was having a hankering to go to the mall yesterday.
The Glendale Galleria, I really do enjoy it. Last time I had gone before this little
when we made Legos. We made our little Lego
Was
guys.
that time?
Yeah.
Damn. That
and we
like
got
forever
food court.
ago. We got food court.
It was a long time ago.
And then I brought out my 2 candles with their, what are those called?
Candelabra.
Yes. And just the vibes were right. The vibes were high. It smelled good in here. Then we had the cookie smell. People were singing.
I was sniffing Nick's foot and then dipping my cookie in milk and eating it.
Because apparently the cookies fucking sucked. You needed foot smell to get it down.
I did.
Does it bring you back?
Yeah, a fucking throwback to Nick's foot.
And I moved my desk because I have my desk that Claire made for me. Thank you, Claire. I love you. And my desktop on it. And it's like you could watch something on it from it being on the wall, but you know, it's a little small. So I moved it up to the front of my bed. And for the last 2 nights I've had it there. I should put it back at some point. But I don't, because it looks bad. But it's very nice because then you can watch a movie in bed. Because I don't want to do it on the laptop. And Morgan and I turned on Beauty and the Beast last night, the animated version. We got maybe 15 minutes through it before we both fell asleep.
We were both watching it at one point, and I like took off my glasses and like turned my body like as like a signal, like Papa going to bed. And then you would just randomly say something, and I'd be like, have a sleep. I'd be like, I don't want to be rude and not respond to my friend right now, and I'd be like, yeah, freaking crazy guest on. And you like,
because there's sexy Gaston and then his like little minion. Well, okay, objectively sexy. Okay, yeah. I don't personally find him attractive.
We don't like his heart, and we don't like the things he did.
Right, but objectively attractive, Gaston, and then his little minion who is objectively not attractive. And I said, that's what you look like. The first one.
The minion.
That's what you look like. But when you're saying that you're chopped, that's what you think you look like.
I was having a chop day. My heart wasn't chopped, but my hair was chopped. It was like shooting in many which ways. And it was also like I put oil in it to make sure that it wasn't like crazy boots. And then it still was like
everyone's in the need of a haircut right now. It's haircut season.
She's too young to have cigarette hair.
Oh my God. Yeah. Somebody commented on my reel of me just like doing my makeup. It had nothing to do with my hair. Also, damn, she's too young to have cigarette mom hair. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I kind of understand it a little bit. Cigarette mom aesthetic. That's literally a thing. I mean, because it all is.
Polyamorous
Office Siren aesthetic. And so I kind of understand what they're saying, but I think it was supposed to be a diss. Anyways, on that note, I am getting my hair done at the end of this month, I think, or beginning of October. Claire and I are going to, do some low lights, get it a little darker for fall before I'm like doing a full color on my hair so I can have some dimension. Because I'm not ready to go like dark again yet because, it has been this whole process of making it lighter. And it'll be exciting. It's also growing, but I do need a haircut. We're getting a little in Crisp City.
It looks good. I like it. I don't think you have old cigarette mom hair.
Thank you so much.
So throwback to being a minimum wage warrior. This last Sunday, I texted Jaden because I was really going through the ringer at work, like in a crazy, crazy way. I texted her and I said people had guns out and they were shooting at my feet and making me dance because we were so freaking busy. Like whenever there's a large award season's like big for us because a lot of people are in town, but like majority of the time, LA is so a music fucking city. Whenever there's a big concert, my work gets slammed.
Oh, Oasis?
Yeah, so we had a lot of Oasis people in. Like we were slammed out the wazoo.
British?
Yeah, they were like British, but like you could just tell that like
they're all wearing Oasis t-shirts and bucket hats.
And jerseys and freaking shit. So I'm working my little ass off. It's crazy. We have 8 tickets consistently for 2 hours. And at the like first hour of those 2 hours, our espresso machine fucking breaks. And I literally like, it's like, so we have a way that I can fix it. I have to like unscrew it and then grind through and the grinds shoot everywhere because there's something wrong with the grinder. And I literally like am doing this mid rush trying to like make sure we have espresso because we have so many fucking drinks to make. I'm doing this and people at the counter are like, I start doing it. It's like grinding and shooting shit everywhere. And I get it. It's not hitting you, but it's like, obviously people can see that's not what it's supposed to do. People behind me like, oh man, what's going on? I'm like, stop fucking talking to me. I'm working. Don't make a spectacle out of this. I'm doing my goddamn job.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
No. Hey, barista, the beans aren't supposed to come out in thirds, and they're also not supposed to shoot all over the counter and everything. I get that.
This guy stinks.
It's not lost on me. I truly get it. So I have to like fully transfer all of the beans to this tiny little decaf grinder we have. And we have to use that for the entire rest of the day. And it takes so fucking long. And we just have consistently drinks. I'm like going through it. There's so many people there, so many drinks to make, but I make it through. And then I finally have a moment of rest that I can finally go and use the bathroom. And I'm going to use the bathroom and hit my dear friend Kayla's vape that she lets me hit while we work together. And I'm sitting in there. I kid you not, a fly is trying to crawl in my beehole as I am taking a shit. Like, I'm already like sweaty and upset with just how the day is going. And imagine you are taking a bowel movement and then a fly is, I'm like this. I'm like shaking, literally. And it was trying to crawl. Like one moment of reprieve and then I have freaking the fly attacking me and trying to get inside. It was literally horrible.
That's happened to me in like a porta potty. That should be happening at.
No, literally. Yeah, so that pissed me the fuck off. And I was like, I've got to get out of here. And I ran for the hills. But on top of that, I did make a note of this. People change their tune when they find out I'm a barista. Separate occasions. People I've talked to, like dating wise, there was like this one time I was talking to this guy and he told me what he did. I was like, yeah. We were like talking for a while. And then he was like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I'm a barista right now. Never responded to me again. I was like, we talked for like 2 weeks. I obviously did not want to fucking hang out with you. Like,
that's so weird.
But I think it's funny because I go to my friend's work next door and it's like an archival vintage designer store, like one of one pieces. And I go in there all the time for like either a break or like I take 10s and I go over there and sit in the AC and talk to her. And when she has appointments, sometimes if they're like a vibe, then I go and sit in anyway. And they like talk to me and interact with me, but I'm like kind of dirty. I'm wearing the most dirty shoes you've ever seen. I reek of coffee, but they're like nice to me. And then
they think it's La Labo.
And no, they literally think I'm dirty, which means I'm rich. They're like, he's in the store and he's dirty. He must be like so fucking rich.
It's Acne Studios.
And then I go back over and they finish their appointment and then they come over and they're like, oh, can I get a nice Americano? And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Sorry you had to see me like this.
I'm sorry I'm in your presence after spending $3,000.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, the crazy, I'm like, I find it funny. I don't give a fuck what people think of me and if they look down on me for being a barista. Because I'm like, if you look down on anyone for having a service industry job, you're weird. Yeah. Like, I don't care to have any sort of like repertoire with you because you think that I shouldn't be in the same room as you because you don't work a service industry job, like I'm good.
You also would think that maybe their perspective would change a little bit if it's like, oh, hey, I'm getting along with this person and I enjoy it. Even if they did have like a bad look on it initially, like, oh, I'm getting along with this person, I enjoy them. Wait, they're less than me, but I still enjoy them? Maybe I should change my outlook on life and people.
They're like, no, get away from me. Dirty. Frank Santal in my face. Get out.
Here, take the real coffee bean Lalabo scent. I was sitting in the bathroom at the Goldfish, going to the bathroom, and I was thinking about how when I was younger and somebody in my life would die, a family member, whatever it may be.
I'm always doing that.
Like when I was in 4th grade, my aunt, my mom's sister, passed away, and I remember her telling me, like, oh, she's always watching, like, she's looking down on you, like, don't worry, because I was upset about it, of course, and I would be pooping or taking a bath or doing something that's like, you know, I'm naked or I'm vulnerable, and I would literally, like, so constantly in my childhood, like, I felt like I was in the fucking Truman Show because I was so convinced that people were actually, like, all of these family members that I had were watching me in all of my most intimate moments, and it was so jarring. I was like, and then on top of it, Santa Claus, he's always watching.
He's always watching.
Not only are my dead relatives watching, but so is Santa.
I wasn't allowed to believe in Santa as a kid.
Really?
Like from the jump, they said that's fake.
That's so sad. No magic.
No, there was that's why my adulthood is filled with so much magic and wonder, because I was so deprived of it as a child. I was basically like in the coal mines of childhood. And now I'm like in the meadows.
First you were the 7 dwarfs, literally.
Yeah.
And then you were Snow White. Now you're Snow White. And on that as well, the like religious, oh, they're in heaven, they're watching down on you, whatever. That was
big with me too.
I said the same thing the other night. We were having a little game night watch party thing. And I said that it is so jarring as a child to, I don't know what brought this up, to like believe as a young child that if you do anything wrong, it's a sin and you're going to hell.
Yeah, and you better repent for it at the moment, because if you forget, you're done for.
I'm 6 years old with a fear of death because I don't want to go to hell, and I don't want to be. And they would so intimately describe what hell is like.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, like if I got in a car accident right now, and I used to steal candy from my 1st grade teacher. Oh my God, I'm gonna burn in hell. I'm 6.
For those Werther's fucking...
Literally,
Werther's. You're going to hell for Werther's.
For my shitty grandma candy I stole from Miss Mannon.
I also had the same thing where I was like, people are always watching me. So when I discovered Joik in it, that was not... I was filled with... on top of being gay, I was like this... Oh, I'm going to die. I was going to die of internal bleeding, I fully thought, because I was so anxious and so guilty 24/7, because I was like, not only God saw this, also all your dead relatives. All my dead relatives are also watching me do this nasty proclivity that is against human nature, as I've been taught my entire life. Yeah, so that's crazy. It really is scary. I'm just discovering my body as a preteen, and oh my God, what do you mean my aunt's watching? So is your aunt. So is and simultaneously my aunt is as well. Get ready with me for my dead aunt to discover my body. Why is the blue search dead aunt discovering my body? I wrote this note. This is just a little thought I had. Sometimes I see an old man in LA and he has Supreme on and a bunch of plastic surgery and also Ilya skin tint, and you cannot convince me he's not dead. No. Ilya skin tint is crazy. No, like it's always like a super high Cobra Snake ass photo, and it's like this old guy who's like I'm like, that man is dead. That's a cadaver. You've propped him up with a stick and you're walking him around this party full of 20-year-olds. You propped him up with a stick. So yeah, there's not much more in depth I can go on that. Just, I guess, if you know, I wake. I saw a TikTok today and this man was like, if you ever feel like you don't understand like Gen Z language or like acronyms, I thought that the if you know acronym abdomen. I thought the abdomen acronym was like
kind of like an LOL, but it was in Goofy's voice, like That's so funny.
I think that's good.
I think we should start using it as that.
Oh, also, y'all, if you haven't noticed, I'm coming back to TikTok in a major way.
He is.
I was like the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I was in a ball of ice under the ocean, and all my influencer friends have been banging on the outside of it and cracking my ice. I've been cracked. I'm back on TikTok.
He's literally back.
I'm cracked and on TikTok.
Get on it quick before he stops.
Yeah.
Because he will.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you won't. You're brave.
I'm brave. I'm brave despite it all. I don't give a fuck about engagement. I'm doing this for me. I want to look back and see that I was sniffing Nick's foot and eating cookies.
Yeah, he did his big one last night.
We like our food at porch temperature around here.
Seriously, leave it out there for an hour and then I'll get to it.
I like it when a couple of flies have taken a few bites.
We skipped past this. I did go to the Oasis show this weekend. So when Dylan and I first started dating almost exactly a year ago, coming up on that 1 year anniversary, I am crazy and this is just the things that I do. We had just started dating. I didn't know how long that this would be lasting, but I said, okay, let me get tickets a year in advance for him to go see Oasis because that's his favorite band. And here we are a year later, we did make it. But oh my God. And I am not a diehard Oasis fan. I'm really just newly introduced to them, like musically, but obviously I've known Wonderwall my whole life. You know, Dylan's kind of gotten me into it a little bit more. And even as somebody who isn't their number one fan, their biggest fan, holy shit, that was one of the most incredible shows I've ever been to in my life. And just the crowd, and apparently the second night was better than the first. We were at the second night. It was so incredible. The vibes were so high. I have never... It was insane. And the opener, one of the openers, the only one that we saw was Cage the Elephant, and I love Cage the Elephant. Oh my gosh, it was just insane. All of it. The visuals were incredible. The crowd was just so high energy and amazing. And oh wow, it was insane. And I've just never seen Dylan like that. I think it was the best night of his life.
He was Cheese City.
It was, oh God, it was awesome. We waited in a merch line for an hour. And then when we were almost at the front and Cage the Elephant started playing, and also the one thing we were in line for, we were going to get, because I gave the other 2 tickets to, I had 4 tickets. I gave 2 of the tickets to our friend Charlie and Ari. Charlie's in Dylan's band. Ari is his girlfriend. Love them very dearly. I guess Charlie kind of introduced Dylan to Oasis, or like got him really into them. Whatever. I think he deserved it. I was supposed to give it to Emily and Remington, but they were busy. So they went the first night, and the merch line was crazy, so Charlie didn't get anything. The one thing we were going to get for him was sold out when we were almost at the front, and Cage the Elephant started, so then we went down there. But we would have been standing anywhere, so it was like, might as well stand in the merch line and like hope maybe we get something, but we didn't. They had such cool, because they did the Adidas collab, and it was such cool stuff, but all the Adidas stuff was sold out, because it was cool. But I'm like, you would think that they would have more of that. Anyways, it was incredible, but we had to walk the shuttle line. Apparently the night before, the concert ended at like 11. The shuttle line, people were in it until 2 a.m.
Oh,
so Dylan and I walked. We walked 35 minutes. Wasn't a bad walk. It was just, oh my God, my feet. We had got to the venue at 5 and we were leaving at 11. Had been standing the whole time, then walked. Oh my God, I had bruises on the bottom of my feet.
Oasis, look what you've done to my girl.
Literally. But other than that, it was really incredible.
That's like the hard thing about concerts is if you want to go to a really good concert that everyone also wants to be at, you need to be prepared to battle for your life at the end. When me and Austin went to Beyonce, so fucking good. And then we leave, and then we literally had to walk 1.5 miles to like this random neighborhood street where our Uber was waiting, because he was like, I can't get to you guys.
No,
like, because
you cannot call an Uber to a venue. It's the hardest thing in the world.
Because at the Kia Forum, there was also a concert, and then at SoFi Stadium was Beyonce. So everyone, there was, I think, 200,000 people at that moment trying to leave Inglewood, California.
It really is crazy though. If you leave 5 minutes earlier, you're pretty much out of the woodworks. Oh, but we didn't. Dylan, I kept saying to Dylan,
because you got to see it all for those types of things.
I kept saying to Dylan, I was like, it's gonna be really hard to get out of here. Like, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't. He was like, no, it's gonna be worth it. Like, and I understand. Like something like Oasis, especially the Oasis reunion. Hey, they probably won't do it again after
not
this.
To kill each other the entire concert.
So we really we had to stay. But oh my God, concert ends, lights on. Every single person in there, I'm pretty sure it's like almost 100,000 people in that stadium.
Yeah, was the venue cool? Because I knew they did it at the Rose Bowl.
But yeah, it was incredible, and I'm very glad I got to experience that. I personally wouldn't have ever bought myself tickets. I wouldn't have gone if it wasn't for Don. So I'm really glad, and he got his birthday present a year later. Yeah,
because Chapel is performing there, I guess. I think she's performing there like next month or something.
You want to talk about Ariana Grande going on tour?
Oh my God. Y'all, I have to go. I already know the tickets have already been sold, but don't you worry.
It's pre-sale.
I can't even afford the tickets, but you bet your ass I'm finding a way to go to that fucking tour because I love that girl. Someone asked me and was like, who are like your top 3 artists? And I was like, blah, 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 blah. It was like Frou Frou, someone else. Oh, Frou Frou, Amine, Ariana Grande. This was
the conversation we had on the Anna podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that Ariana was one of your favorite artists.
Truly. Like, from like even the good and old days.
She just really does have like a crazy good catalog.
Yeah, like you can tap into Honeymoon Avenue and be singing your little ass off and be like, this is objectively a good song. Tap into her new stuff. This is a good song. I think she is such an incredible artist. And her music is just so timeless that I have to go, and I'm going to get there one way or another. I don't care who ends up dead.
I feel like you will. And also something cool about and a lot of artists don't do this, which sucks, but I was considering selling the 2 tickets I had once Emily and Remington said that they weren't going to go to the Oasis show. I had clicked the button to like sell and just like see, because they were like $250 tickets, and you know, I could have $500 back. And it was like these artists want everybody to be able to go to the concert. So like they don't do upselling, which 9 times out of 10 every artist does. And then the tickets end up being $2,000 because people literally buy tickets just to resell them. That's how some people like literally make their money.
Yeah, that's how they live.
You know what? It already was a gift. So I was like, I would just like to bless somebody with tickets to a show that they really want to see, and Charlie and Ari were a good option. I can imagine how crazy the Ariana Grande tickets are going to be, but if there was, I don't know, maybe
300,000 people in the pre-sale queue this morning. 300,000 people.
I like to think about what the One Direction reunion would look like the queue. Yeah. Somehow
that can't happen.
Oh no, everything would blow up.
Yeah,
the Oasis queue was really crazy too. But somehow I got 4 tickets.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I had 9 hands. I was computer, phone.
She's about it.
I am about it.
We'll segue this. Camille posted a really fun close friend story that was like, damn, everyone this weekend's either an Oasis son or a VMA's daughter. And that's so fucking true. Also, there's some people that like their close friends really are just like another reason to live, and that is Camille's close friends.
Camille's close friends is very good.
It's like incredible. It's like truly, she is like the non-annoying, tapped in Carrie Bradshaw of close friends. But yeah, truly everyone was either posting Oasis or the VMAs. So now we'll talk about the VMAs. First off, I want to say I'm pissed off and I'm storming the Capitol at some of the decisions that were made, because they were decisions and I do not believe that they were actual voting.
The Marias were robbed.
The Marias were robbed, blind in the night. Their backs were turned and someone came behind them and took away their freaking awards, because there's no way in hell. I don't care what you think, Alex Warren is getting best new artist. He makes
because he has 14 million followers and they're all 16-year-olds because he was in the Hype House.
Yeah, just like, it's annoying when talent isn't recognized in any single way, because I tune into that song for 15 seconds and I'm immediately pissed off. It's just a bad song.
I think he has a great voice. I don't love his music. It's not my personal, I think he's very talented, but I don't like his music. I think that it's for Mormons.
He's the modern day Imagine Dragons. Someone was like, I think it's beautiful how like every generation has an Imagine Dragons. And it's true. Like, there's just some music where it's just so devoid of actual like subject matter.
I feel like his music does like have meaning. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that song, I don't know if that's about his wife, or there is a song about like, I'm pretty sure it's about his, like, both his parents died.
Yeah, he's had a very hard life. He has. I do think he did not deserve that reward, though. I will say that.
I really do think they were robbed. Dylan and I were having the same conversation, and I was like, well, I think that he's going to win strictly because of his fan base, but that sucks. And then Dylan was like, yeah, but like people don't really like, since vote on like when have you voted on the VMAs? And I was like, the only people I've ever voted for are the Marias and Harry Styles. And he goes, okay, well, I understand Harry Styles because you're obsessed with him, and that can be the case for obviously people who like Alex Warren, whatever. And he was like, the only reason you voted for the Marias is because they're your friends. Yeah. I was like, okay, kind of true. Like, to go and click on something like that, and you want my email? Fine.
Exactly. Yeah, I did. I logged in. I created an account. I don't give a fuck. I will spend my 10 votes right now. Here you go. And here's my email. And do not sign me up for a newsletter. I do not care to know what else is going on.
And then they ask you for a tip.
Yeah. Thank you for voting for the Marias. Would you like to leave a 15 to 20% tip? Yeah, so that actually pissed me off. And I think that it's just really disappointing sometimes, the state of the world. But now...
in a many ways.
Conan Gray. Oh my God. His performance was insane. That freaking high note that had the grandes shaking and whooping and gagging. He is so good. I've also loved Conan Gray for so long, like long, like YouTube days. I was listening to Conan Gray, and I think it's so cool now that everyone's like kind of being like, oh wait, this guy is insanely talented. And shout out Eric. She made the sailor outfit that was insane.
She is so talented.
30-pound denim on Conan Gray and his big boots. It was an incredible outfit. It was insane. Eric made that shit, and it was literally the talk of the town. People were like this. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah. So shout out Eric. That was insane. His performance was nuts. I also, Alex Warren / David Dobrik. That's all I'll say.
I don't get it.
Because he used to make the YouTube videos basically imitating David Dobrik.
Oh, I didn't get it because I don't know why you said his last name like that.
Dobrik. Dupe.
Are you talking about David Dobrik, though?
Yes, Dobrik. He was a David Dobrik.
Oh, my God.
Is that your brain exploding, or are you getting it?
It's my brain exploding because I get it.
And then, lastly, for the VMAs that I want to talk about is Meg Stalter. The way...
she's so good.
She is so fucking funny, and the way that people do not get that her humor is down to her laughing at her own jokes or stuttering over words. That is all active, conscious decisions, and it is hilarious. She is so fucking funny, and I'm tired of seeing comments being like, I don't get this girl, like, industry plant. They just make anyone famous these days. I was like, I've been following Meg Stalter for 5 years when she was making TikToks. She is hilarious. She's always been like that. She has always been fucking funny with her delivery in that way. And I'm sorry, you just don't fucking get it. You want lowbrow humor that's like yada yada yada.
Chat GPT generated humor.
Yeah.
Are you on the Ashby train? Are you on that side of TikTok at all?
No, I don't know what the hell that is.
Really?
No.
You've never heard of Ashby?
I don't think so.
Wow. She was the one who was really doing the like Lorax cosplay. She does. You've never seen these things?
I don't. Are you on Beptar TikTok?
I don't think I know.
Beptar game.
No, I don't think so. She does. I'm sure somebody will know what I'm talking about. She went from like nothing to 2 million followers in 2 weeks. Like she's just been doing these cosplay lives. She really got into the Hamilton, the Alexander come back to bed, and she was like in like hey, a pair of shorts that you kind of wear, and then like a little like napkin for a little ruffle on her shirt, and just Sharpie all over her face. And then she's blown up so much, she ended up getting invited to the Hamilton premiere, and which premiere what did we put it back in theaters? I thought it came out a while ago. Anyways, I think she's so funny. I enjoy what she does. I think she's so silly, and she did a Megamind live, and she has her boyfriend. She has her boyfriend come in and like be the like side characters. She did the I'll show it to you. She did a Gru cosplay, and then her boyfriend was a minion, and she sat in this basket and kind of got stuck in the basket, and then her boyfriend came in, like pushed her down lower in it, so she was stuck, and then he left the room, and she like went forward, and she looked like a hermit crab because she was you could only see this much of her legs and this much of her arms, and then the basket and she would just kept going, all right. I will show it to you. I can't explain it well. I think she is a little perfect person who is dropped onto the internet that's just light and funny and incredible, and I love her. That's my piece on Ashby, and I will introduce you. It might not be your humor. I showed a video to Dylan, the one that I'm laughing about currently, and I was like, do you not think that's funny? And he was like, it's funny.
That has notes of humor to it.
It's funny. It could be funny.
Yeah, so that's your Meg Stalter.
Yeah.
I think, so whenever I see that, I genuinely get pissed off. I think she's so fucking funny. Ever heard of her, honey?
Did you watch that show? Did you finish it?
No, but I don't need to. I think she's funny. Even like when she was doing the late night shows and like even they weren't really getting it. Like when she was with Stephen Colbert and she was like, get me out of here. So fucking hilarious. And like, she's perfect. And she's I'm so happy that she is getting her freaking entertainment flowers.
I have a vertical short to show you guys. Please hold.
You almost lost my baby.
Is my baby still alive?
Our baby's fine. The doctors barely saved you both. Are you ready to listen now?
I love the close-ups on these things.
Mafia baby inside of you.
You don't need to watch all of that. I keep watching them because I just do find it entertaining because it's just so bad. There are a few gems of actors I see in these vertical shorts where I'm like, there are very far and few where I'm like, wait, you've got potential, kid. And it's very rare. But I just get stuck watching these. There was one that I did something bad. I downloaded the app because I really wanted to finish it.
Find out the rest of the story on short film vertical.
It's like this woman wasn't watching her baby and it fell off of a 10-story balcony, but it fell in the back of a garbage truck and it survived. And then it got put in a shipping box and got shipped to a billionaire's house. And then this girl wakes up and then she's an heiress of this billionaire and she goes to school and she like didn't want anyone to treat her differently because her family has money. And then this one girl starts pretending to be her because she never revealed herself. And then it goes through this whole thing. Her mom's the maid at the billionaire's house. And so she like threw a party at the house and was like, yeah, this is my castle. And at the same time, she's bullying the real heiress. And she was like, someone asked her where the bathroom was. And she didn't even know. So she was like, isn't this your castle? What do you mean you don't know where the bathroom is? And then Haley is her name, the real heiress. She was like, down the hall, take 2 lefts, 1 right. And then she's like, oh my God, how'd you know that? She just guessed. And then she tried to get her kicked out of the party. And then she's like, well, why don't you have security if you're so rich? Because it wasn't her house. It wasn't her party. Basically, I really wanted to see how it ended. And I couldn't because I was not going to fall subject to paying for a vertical short. But, respect to all my vertical short baddies.
Shout out to you for vertical short baddies. We are thinking of you.
You've got me.
Yeah,
You've got me.
You've got Jaden deep in your clutches. The thing is, I got my first vertical short today. And these damn little fucking glass pieces of shit are listening to every damn conversation because someone will mention something, boom, right on my feed. You were watching too many fucking horror. She was
for probably an hour and a half this morning.
Yeah, and it was this. It seemed like the same video. The Horror Nights VIP experience. You get free water. I heard you get free water 4 times in a fucking row.
That's all you get. That's dead ass all you get.
They're like, you get free water and you get to skip 1 line.
No, I
don't care to go to Horror Nights.
I do. I enjoy it. But I think that it's just gotten so busy and crazy that I think that I would spend the extra money to like do Express. But I looked at the prices and holy crap. It's like $300 plus and granted, hey, people spend that much to go to like Disneyland. So it's not too crazy in theory.
Yeah, but it's also like Disneyland's just immensely better.
Yes, you're 100% correct. But like for a horror fan, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a spooky, scary. We went to Horror Nights last year and I think I did go the year before. Nick was there. We got soaking wet on the Jurassic ride. You got a Horror Nights after that on your For You page?
Yeah, I kept getting, like, this shit's always listening. Someone mentioned something, boom, on my feed. So I started getting fucking those videos, and then she mentioned one thing. If you buy this $20 thing, they don't scare you.
Yeah.
Immediate, like, 3 swipes, that fucking little amulet, and they're walking around.
If you have to spend an extra $20 to buy a necklace so that the people don't, like, interact with you, don't go.
I'm not going to go.
I wish you would go, but
what I do want to go is to the Disneyland.
During Halloween or Christmas?
Yeah, Halloween
I agree. We're going to.
I went with my friend Sarah downtown to our friend's, like, DJ set and had the most incredible time. We had our freaking...
You were shaking your boobies.
I was shaking my boobies. We had headphones on, and they were playing, like, it's like 4 guys that we know, and they were just, like, I don't know how they were doing it. They had the most intricate contraptions I've ever seen for musical devices.
It
all over this
sounded like you could hear it. I thought it was silent.
You could hear it. They were, like, playing it as well, so that when people were taking videos, it wasn't just like, but, like, it was way better in the headphones, and it was actually so fucking cool. It was at Psst Studios in downtown
like a
LA.
secret?
Yeah, and they have, like, random studios, and then they have, like, these, like, big couches that look like cement, and
lovely. That's exactly how I want my couches to look and feel.
And we were all just, like, dancing the night away, and the music was actually very interesting and good. It wasn't just like, this is interesting as, like, a life moment. I was, like, actually enjoying myself. I was jumping around. This guy came out with these, like, glowing balls, and he was, like, juggling them. It was kind of, I was like,
this guy came out with juggling his glowing balls.
Juggling his hey, sir, you should go to the doctor. Your balls are glowing. And then he was, like, juggling, and I would be videoing him, and he was literally right by me, and he was, like, staring at, like, juggling for me essentially. And I would be videoing him, and then he'd, like, drop one, and I would, like, drop my camera. I'd be like when I'm sorry, I caught that.
Like when people have the light gloves on when people are on drugs.
I want to get one of those so bad. I'd have fun with that.
Every time you sleep over, you wake up in the morning, and I'm doing that to you.
You do it in the middle of the night, and I think I'm having a nightmare.
I'm your sleep paralysis.
Oh my God, I've been having nightmares. I told you.
These are so... Morgan is chronically stressed, chronically worried. Like, genuinely, I've never seen anything like it.
I'm so constantly filled with shame and anxiety in the craziest way. I've been, like... I feel so bad in my bones constantly because of, like, I'm like, fuck,
because of societal norms and standards, and he should be work, no rest.
No, so yesterday I woke up and we were like, I was like, are we gonna film today? And she was like, I walked 4 miles.
I was too tired from the Oasis show.
And I was like, okay, so we'll put that on the shelf. And then I was just at home, and the thing about, so I work every weekend, and work is genuinely like a mental travesty. And it's so tiring. But on Mondays, I'm like, it's the beginning of my week. I need to get on top of things, or my whole entire life is going to implode in front of my eyes unless I do productive
He really
things.
does believe that will happen.
I do. So I am just like, I'm going to rest for a little bit. I'm going to sit on my couch, and I'm going to watch Adventure Time. And then I fell asleep on my couch. And I wake up, or so I thought. I was having a dream that I woke up. And I look at my phone, and it is 6 p.m. And I literally start freaking out. And then I look at my TV, and it says it's 6 p.m. And I fully had a nightmare that I literally was like, oh my God, it's my first day off. And I literally slept until 6 p.m. I've ruined my whole entire day. Like, everything has gone awry. And might as well give up now, because I've wasted this Monday and I'm never getting it back. And I'm going to have to work for the rest of my life to get it, like, to make up for this huge mistake. And then
last night
I had a dream that me and Jaden were recording the podcast, for some reason, annoyingly outside at a restaurant at a table. And we were talking about something, and Jaden was, like, talking about vagina this, vagina that, something. And there was, like, an older couple behind us, and they were mad at us, and they're like, "You need." So
we had to shut it down.
Yeah, they were like, "You can't be talking like that. That's nasty, nasty." And I was like, "Maybe for your generation." And we were gagging them left and right. And then we, like, left, and we went somewhere, and I was just like, "Yeah, just, like, remember we have, like, 20 more minutes to record." And
all
then,
day.
All day. The entire dream, it was like a full day of us doing something. I would be like, no worries, Jaden. We just need to remember we have 20 more minutes of the podcast to film. Like, we were only at 40 minutes, and we need to get to an hour.
I am the source of his anxiety.
Kind of sometimes. When I texted you yesterday and I said, if you don't have notes, I'm getting the gun.
Yeah. I'll get the gun.
Because we were texting. I was like, did you make any notes, sweetie pie?
Like, the crazy part is I could talk for a very long time and a lot of things happen. It's just once I sit down on this couch.
No, it's like once you have to do it as a performance. We were literally talking all day. Me and her walking the street, yelling about something up and down Jaden Street, going walking to Trader Joe's. And then we're like sitting in here and we're like, we have to table that. We have to save that. We have to table that.
Anytime it's getting close to filming, I'll go, oh yeah, I'll hold it.
I can't do it. That's why
I'll save it.
I was feeling kind of anxious about even coming and spending the night last night.
Because we would have talked about it.
I was like, damn, what if I talk about something that we needed to talk about when we have all of our friends here and we want to say interesting things?
At least 9 times out of 10, what you're hearing is fresh to our own ears as well.
Yeah, because I can't tell Jaden and then I tell her and she's like this, what? I've never heard that before. You did, bitch, and you're faking it for the freaking audience.
I'm a performer.
I went down to Gardena the other night with my friend to see our friend Carl's movie because they were doing like a fundraiser.
What movie was it?
It was Carl's movie, Eeny Meeny.
They had another premiere?
Yeah, it was like a fundraiser type thing where him, and also...
Was the girl there?
No.
Oh,
she's at TIFF.
Good for her. Why doesn't Carl get to go to TIFF?
Let Carl go to TIFF, guys. So we went and... It was actually really cool. It was like a 700-person theater in Gardena, and it was actually a very cool theater, like very old. Like they had like the old slide, like letters on the concessions. The prices were still expensive as hell. But we watched this movie, and then they did a little Q&A. But also, I didn't say anything, and I really should have, but I realized when we were watching the movie that one of the characters in it is Burt Hummel. Kurt Hummel's dad.
Yes.
And he was there at the screening and he was like around us. And like we were talking with the director and Carl and him. And I was like, damn, I should have gotten a picture with damn old Burt Hummel.
Do you think Burt wants to take a picture with me?
Yeah, so we went and did that. That was actually my first time going to Gardena too.
I've never been. I wasn't invited.
No one wanted you there.
I got the second invite to his initial premiere. He texted Ivy and he said, if you and Madison or you and Jaden want to come to the premiere, blah, blah, blah. And then I got the outs because I'm not Ivy's girlfriend. So fuck me, right? Fuck my stupid fucking life.
You could be Ivy's girlfriend.
I could be Ivy's girlfriend.
Okay, you want to talk about your thing now?
I am beating a dead horse. I keep talking about how much I hate AI. I saw a TikTok about how bad AI and these fucking generators are just ruining our planet, and it just makes me sick. It makes my stomach turn. The light pollution, and Morgan said this earlier, they are purposely putting these giant factories in already low income,
predominantly like
minority
minority cities or towns, because they're like,
you won't do anything about it.
You won't be able to do anything about it because also Trump legalized racism in America yesterday, actually, where now you can fully discriminate against someone based on if they have a low income job, the color of their skin, or the language that they are speaking. You can fully get locked up for that. So literally, like when things like this are happening, you as a Trump supporter are just like this. Well, I'm like, that he literally just legalized straight up racism, and y'all are like,
legalized racism. Like, what the hell is going on?
Like, you guys are still like backing that orange weird motherfucker, and he's also like getting moldy. Like, we've seen his legs; he's about to die, and he's trying to go out with a weird little fucking racist bang. Anyways,
he's going out with a racist bang.
Anyway, like the AI shit is insane, where you're putting these generators and these crazy huge things that are just sucking all the resources out of minority towns because they won't be able to do anything. No one's going to listen to them because America is racist and a piece of shit and they don't give a fuck.
One of the top comments was like, why doesn't Mark Zuckerberg want to fucking live next to his factories? Why doesn't so-and-so want to live next to their ChatGPT factory? And then somebody else in this said,
you're not proud of your factory?
AI is the future. It's literally taking away the future. It's not just AI, it's all data centers. So your 200,000 emails that you haven't deleted is also doing this. You also have to delete them from your deleted folder. I'm like, okay, good to know. Mm-hmm. Good to know. In the same way that people are like, what do you mean you can't be friends with people who have opposing political views from you? I'm about to stop being friends with people who are like avid AI users. Like, I understand.
You can just Google.
I understand that there is a little bit of that in everything, and like, okay, if you really, really, really want to be adamant about not using AI, like, okay, yeah, you have to do the whole like minus AI on the Google searches. And I understand that it does make a lot of people's lives easier, but we weren't meant to live like with no fucking brains. Like, I saw somebody
autonomy.
I don't know. It's getting really frustrating, and hearing.
It's also unnecessary to the furthest degree. I have gone every day. I'm going smoothly without using fucking ChatGPT or asking AI how to do my dishes.
We've done it. We've done it before. How to do my dishes is so true. It's just, it makes me so sad because we already were going in without these AI data centers. We were already going in such a bad direction with just pollution and
climate.
Things like already. And now this is happening at such a rapid. Hey, also, it's taking our water. We only have a certain amount of water. Do you want to die? Is it that important that you need ChatGPT to write your grocery list for you? But you'll be dead. You can't even have your groceries if you're dead. It just makes me sad, and I'm scared, and things are, again, scary. Things are scary.
And it's
serious.
Literally like people this summer being like, this summer's so hot. This is the hottest summer. Like, I'm literally dying. Like, why is it still hot? And they're probably going to ChatGPT and asking,
why is it hot?
Why is it so hot still? The irony in that, get off the damn AI. Stop making your AI posters. I literally, walking into the Goldfish yesterday, there was just an AI poster for someone's. I'm like, you can't be a DJ and posting an AI poster.
I saw one of our close friends. Hey, you know what? Maybe she didn't read the caption that said that it was AI generated, but hey, it looked it. Like, it was a skateboard. It was these heels on a skateboard, and the skateboard, without even moving the skateboard, did a kick flip. It wasn't Mew Mew themselves though that posted it.
Okay.
It was a guy. He was like AI generated, like a some campaign of sorts, whatever. In heels, does a kick flip just from like going like. You can't do a kick flip like that, okay?
It
looked AI.
Just jumping, and the skateboard went.
And I saw one of our close friends like it, and I was angry about that because, hey, we can't normalize taking work away from artists.
Yeah, and being like, hey, everyone, just sit at home and also not be able to afford anything because you don't have any jobs because now AI is making all of...
Also, I'm sure there's a cunty little skateboarder, skateboarder. Hey, put a man who skateboards with tiny little feet and a pair of heels, shave his toes. He can do a kickflip in heels for the Mew Mew ad. Is that what you want? You can find it. Give him some money.
We're going to stop AI, you and I together.
We literally are. Okay, we're going to move on to media now.
We're getting into the meteor portion of this.
You know what? I would like to go first today. I started reading, I've had this Happy Place Emily Henry book sitting on my bookshelf for many a moons, and I just started reading it. And I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was just like a self-help book. I didn't think that, and maybe it is in a sense, but it is, I'm pretty sure it's a fiction story. I don't really know. It's just not what I thought it was. I read it for the first couple chapters, and I am enjoying it. I just really have been in a book rut. I haven't been consuming much. I started my Gilmore Girls rewatch of this season. I'm so happy. You did too?
I started at season 3 though.
The first seasons are the best. Rory's not annoying.
I know, but I always like, if I start at season 3 now, I'll get to season 7 because I usually start at 1 and I get to season 6 and then I trail off.
Oh, fair enough. I just will have it on because I've seen that show so many times. Because when I first watched it, I rewatched it. And now I'm saving it specifically this year. I didn't turn it on one time, even though when I had first watched it, it was my comfort show. I would turn it on all year, but it really does make me have a warm and fuzzy feeling. There was one day I set up, I want to get a tiny little old TV and get VHS of Gilmore Girls or like CDs and have a tiny TV kitchen. I'm pretty sure my mom had one of those, and like get like old fucking cooking shows on. But I don't know.
Martha Stewart.
There's literally one singular plug in my kitchen, so I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna have you wire something up. But I turned on Gilmore Girls on my laptop. I lit my fall candle and I made my cookies. And oh my God, like I felt there was warmth radiating out of my body.
It's like
but
the
it was
Grinch at the end when his heart like starts growing 3
That's
sizes.
exactly what happened to me. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really been watching much. I've saved a lot of films and TV shows to watch during autumn, and so I will get more into that as the season progresses. Thank you guys. Haven't really been listening to music much.
For music, some of my spark notes, Grapevine by Brownstone from 1995. That song is so good. I was driving around listening to it, and I was just like, I'm happy and really good listening to this. But the main hard-hitting album that I've been listening to is Songs for Silverman by Ben Folds. I love Ben Folds, and I've listened to a lot of his music, but the hard thing, when I'm like listening to an artist, it's hard for me to like really tap into an album because the repetition of just hearing their voice, maybe I kind of like mentally tune out. And it's hard for me to like really dive into full bodies of work of certain artists. I'll have to like pick and choose. Me too. And this album, Songs for Silverman, every single song, I've listened to this album probably at least 10 times in the last week, just driving. Every song is so good. He is such a like musical prodigy. His lyricism is insane. And just that damn piano, him on that damn piano is too good. And then also kind of for music, I've been listening Olivia Olson in the Adventure Time soundtrack. They need to have made 3-minute songs for every song that she did in Adventure Time, because I've been watching a lot of Adventure Time because Danica's been watching it for the first time, and I've been watching it with her, and then I've been
watched it.
You haven't?
Not like really.
It's incredible. Like the first 3 seasons are like, ha ha hee hee, there's no real point. But after that, it gets like very deep, and like the story is actually insane and very sad. Have
you watched BoJack Horseman?
No, I don't really care to.
That. Apparently, it's so depressing.
I know. I heard it's like, if you're dealing with mental health struggles, watch BoJack. I'm like, I don't
want to see the mental ill horse.
No, yeah.
Mental ill.
I don't want to beat that dead horse.
Beat that dead horse. He's already mental ill.
Literally. Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of Adventure Time, and that show is so fucking funny and so good. And like, say what you want, but I feel like it's mentally stimulating in a way that other shows aren't for me. Not like, oh, pretty colors and like interesting. I'm like, I'm actually thinking a little. And this is actually funny and good for my heart and my brain. For games, I've been playing Fortnite again. I love Fortnite. Guys, I just gotta figure out how to like make my career trajectory actually insane so that I don't understand why you don't stream. Skin.
You would do so well.
I literally have been thinking all week that I need to stream, but I don't have the means of doing it because my TV's too big, my Wi-Fi's too shit.
Just come do it here.
Maybe I will. That'd be fun.
Can everyone tell Morgan that would be, I could not give a fuck about what game you're playing, but I would watch it because you are so funny and witty, and so like up the top of my head, I'm going to say something so funny because I'm so funny. That's you. And I think everyone would really enjoy it.
As I've proved in this podcast by maybe making 2 jokes that made you laugh.
Tell him that's not true either.
Yeah, maybe I'll start streaming. Maybe I can be the progressive left leaning.
You're going to be the male Vanilla Mace.
Yeah, maybe I can like really like even the battle against all like the even Aiden Rosses of the streamers, and I can come out on top as the progressive left Morgan, having fun and also having takes that make you think about society and humanity outside of yourself if you don't share those same attributes of marginalized communities.
And on that
note, so yeah, we love you so much. Morgan wants a Fortnite skin, so I'm gonna have to do something crazy for the trajectory of my career to make that happen.
Everyone, if you want Morgan to stream, don't say anything, just think it.
No, you can. No, I love positive reinforcement. Nobody gives it to me. I'm kidding. That's pandering.
We love you.
We love you so much. Thank you for coming for another week.
Is next week a guest episode?
Yep. We have a fun next episode, and I think you girlies and you gays and you theys are gonna like this one.
Yes, you are. See you in the next one. See you next week.
Yahoo!
Moanin'.